Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the channel for the Week 13 event quests, which realistically this week the actual event quests are just the Rathalos quest that gives you mid-tier Ardian weapon materials and a repeat of the event quest from last week that lets you get the Sealed Dragonclaw Alpha headgear. The cool thing from this week that is different is actually the Akuma set, which you can see popping up on screen right now, and actually get a quick look at the armor skills. This is the Street Fighter collaboration event, and also showing you the Blanca outfit for the Palico. This is actually pretty cool. It's not the hardest event quest in the world. What happens is you go to Oil Well Basin, talk to Maki. He gives you a quest to investigate in the areas. You go to Area 5, find a carcass, go to Area 11, find a carcass, go back, talk to Maki again, and then if you go to where the Area 14 base camp is, it's part of a two-pronged fork. Akuma is in the other end of that fork. Talk to him. He'll send you on a challenge quest to go into an arena and fight an Ajaricon, which you're getting ready to see pop up on the screen, and you fight it as him. Now, the exacts of how this quote-unquote weapon works are a little weird. Basically, you have an item in your item box that you will hit square to at least initiate a combo, but then you can combo it into triangle and circle using various amounts of button presses, and your stats and the exact nature of everything it happens is based off what weapon you're using, which is why your weapon actually matters. And there is one gesture that you can equip and use to gain an attack. I think it's a Shoryuken. I'm not sure. I didn't actually take the time to equip the gesture. But it's a pretty cool little different means of fighting, and it's not the weakest thing in the world. Like, Ajaricon here goes down pretty quickly, but he is just a mid-tier monster, so it's not like he's all that hard to begin with. But I'll let the full fight here play out so you can actually see the fight as I did it. I'm sure I didn't do it the best in the world, but this is a challenge quest. Once you go through, you'll get at least one ticket. I think it gives you more tickets based on how well you do in the ranking. But for this particular armor set, you cannot forge just a single piece. You have to build the whole thing at one time. So you need 5 tickets to build the armor set that also at the same time unlocks the layered set, which I think the layered set still also gives you access to the moves. But if you actually wear the armor set, it boosts the amount of damage that you do as the Akuma, like the fist attacks. If you're not wearing it when you wear the layer set, I think it still lets you do the actual attacks, but they're somewhat weakened. However, you do have to build the whole thing at once, so you need at least 5 tickets for that, and then you need 3 tickets to do the Palico gear. And offhand, I'm not 100% certain how many you need to actually upgrade one of the armor charms, because I know it's still needed in that. I think I could be off on how many you actually need for the Palico set, and you just need a couple more to do your talisman. But it's not that hard to actually look it up. I don't believe it's more than 11 is what's needed. And this is not that hard of a fight. You do this particular version of the fight one time because it acts as a tutorial, and then it unlocks the challenge quest. From that point on, you can just go in and repeat the challenge quest. And it's not a bad quest to follow. It won't take too many kills to get enough tickets to actually do what you need to do. And as long as you're pretty consistent, like you don't have to be hardcore good on the dodges and all that sort of stuff. Probably the best thing to do is one thing that I don't do until about halfway through the quest, which is take the time to max out my health and stamina. And as long as you max those out, once you start getting some of the combos down, you can actually do some pretty decent damage in one combo chain, to the point where it's not terribly difficult to sort of pseudo stun lock. And if you look over on the right, you can see the energy bar is cool. You can actually do his special attack. I believe it's also what lets you do wound pops, but you can manually select 2 and just execute it. And you have a ranged attack that replaces your ability to shoot from the sling. So it's a pretty cool, unique cool set. It's a cool collaboration that actually lets you play the game differently than normal. And that's the type of stuff people seem to really want with the game, is just unique ways to approach it. And this definitely does that. And it's not all that laborious to actually unlock it. Being that it's a collaboration event, I don't think it's actually going away. I'm pretty sure once you unlock all of this, it stays there permanently. Because it's not listed on the event quest counter. So that means it shouldn't be rotating in. So once you get it going, you don't have to rush to farm it out now. The challenge quests generally do sort of rotate in and out, but yet again, where this one is located at, I think it's the one that's just sort of permanently sitting there. I don't think this is one of the ones that is going through leaderboard rankings and all that sort of stuff as far as the rotating. I could be wrong on that. This could definitely rotate out, but doesn't feel 100% rotate back in. Now, looking ahead to the future, the event quest for next week, there's a new one rotating in called 3 Tails are better than none, 3 Tails better than none. There are in it. And it unlocks the faux Phalanx Alpha headgear, which it's just to hunt 3 Akuma trees. I like that a regard. Fun. Takes place in Lunar Hollow, and they're not the worst creature to fight. Probably be a good chance to actually just go like a good beat down. Other than that, it's tongue time, anguish and crossing back. Then the week after that, 3 Tails stays up. Then Bullet in the Rain and Sandscarred Soul. So nothing really new as far as event quest goes for the near future. Although, Title Update 2 should be dropping semi-soon in the future. So it could be part of this really big, too far past the Akuma event. But again, I really like this. This is a pretty cool way to play the game, and I'm kind of surprised they added it in. This might be a little bit of a field test for a fist-style weapon. So that's, I think, the only thing Monster main series doesn't have. There were some fist-like weapons in Frontier and Online, but those haven't migrated over to the main series. But people have wanted a fist-style weapon in the series for a while, something akin to Tonfas in Frontier. So, you never know. Capcom's pretty clever about how they work little test things in the game. This very well could be a little bit of a field test towards some ideas they've had for a future fist-style weapon. I hope so. I think the combos look pretty cool. There's some people out there that put up some really good visual guides for combos. I thought about grabbing one and throwing it to the description, but you know what? Just Google them. If you're part of the Monster Hunter Wilds Facebook group, it actually has every single combo. And it's basically, there's no real hardcore mixes between square, triangle, and circle. It's just sort of like square, square, triangle, square, 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 triangle, triangle. That sort of stuff. So you can experiment and sort of find a few that feel comfortable saying it over and over again. And there are a few combo attacks that always go right. Could be wrong on that. So there's some traditional Street Fighter moves built into those combos. Look around, you'll find the combos out there. This is not a terrible one to open up, and otherwise just enjoy it. Have fun with the new content. Anyway, that'll do it for me. Have a good night, and remember, if I can do it, so can you. Destination 3.
in mind? Anything catch your eye?